Hey guys, it's Allie and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally going to be trying out this primer that I've had for like the longest time, and it is by Guerlain. It is L'Or, I don't know, Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold Makeup Base. All right, we're taking it out. This is what it looks like. How beautiful is this? Like, this is stunning. It comes in a glass bottle. You get 1 fluid ounce. And let me go over the details just to see what the claims are to this primer. I have this little, the literature in here, but I'm just gonna look it up online. Make life easier. So it says gold radiance for a glowing complexion. It says Guerlain L'Or, don't come at me for pronouncing it wrong, is an embellishing makeup base sprinkled with pure 24 karat gold flakes. Like the most luxurious jewelry pieces, the precious flakes were crafted into ultra sparkling and ultra reflective particles, then dispersed in a hydrating smoothing gel. The complexion is beautified. It glows with divine and unfailing radiance. Skin is smooth, supple, satiny, ready for perfect, enhanced, and long lasting makeup. Okay, so there's many different claims: hydrating, smoothing, beautifying, glowy, supposed to perfect and enhance your makeup and make it last longer. So I do apologize. I have a very late start to my day. Well, a very late start to my makeup day because I've been up since like 6 a.m. But it is later in the day. It's 1:24 right now. So late start. My eye makeup is on, but let's see. One thing I do want to say, and I don't know, maybe my skin, it's its way of looking out for me, because really all like the bougie stuff or like the luxury brands and things like that, my skin and my eyes just do not agree with. And I'm gonna say it probably has a lot to do with the amount of fragrance. Not all, but a lot of the more luxurious brands tend to put a lot of fragrance in there. So that's something that I'm trying to be more mindful of, because my skin has been like so up and down. It's been kind of quite frustrating, if I'm gonna be frank. It's like I finally get it to where I want it to be, and it goes back to looking like a hot mess. So excuse these lovies. But okay, so it says fragrance, that it has a distinctive and delicate floral scent. It also says that it has a peach note and vegetal notes. Is that how you say it? Rose, raspberry, jasmine, white musk, and balsamic benzoin. So quite a bit of fragrance in there. Now it does suggest that you take a small amount of gel in the back of your hand and gently apply it to the face, working outward to even out creases and smooth lines. Wait a few seconds before applying foundation. The secret of absolute radiance: mix a few drops of fluid foundation and L'Or in the palm of your hands for an incredibly light texture. So it's basically saying you can apply it as a makeup base, as a primer, wait a few seconds before applying your foundation, or you can actually mix foundations with this to, I guess, like dilute it a little bit. And it does say for the ingredients: pure 24 karat gold flakes suspended in a smoothing and hydrant gel composed of hydrating agents and tightening polymers. So yes, I'm looking to be seeing a long lasting effect, a smoothing effect, and a tightening effect. Let's see what happens. I'm going to apply it just as they say. Just a quick little research here. Whether or not gold is gimmicky, there has been a little bit of argument or discussion, I should say, between that. Some people say that it's a gimmick. Other people say that it slows down the collagen depletion, improves skin elasticity, lightens the skin complexion, stimulates cells, infirms, improves blood circulation, prevents premature aging, wrinkles, blah, blah, blah. So there's a lot of claims. But again, you have some people that say it's all just kind of for fun. Let's see, let's get started. Don't mind the band-aid. I burned myself getting something into the oven because I forget that, I am not, I guess, heat resistant. But let's see. So we're going to put it in the back of my hand right here. Oh, that looks so pretty. That's so, so pretty. Have that on my hand, and we're just going to apply that and start inwards going out. I definitely smell the fragrance. Hello. Hopefully this doesn't break me out. Hopefully this doesn't make me get a reaction, because unfortunately I have tried different products that are supposed to work wonders, and then my face breaks out in like a rash. So let's see. Do you guys notice a difference at all so far? I do have to say it feels nice on the skin. Let me zoom in. I actually do like the consistency. I don't see any of like the gold flakes in there. I really should have been paying attention. I just see a little bit gold actually. I don't know if you can see right there. It has a little bit of like a tackiness to it, which I'm not complaining about because hopefully that will help with the longevity of the foundation. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more. Let's put it here because that seems to be where my makeup tends to break up a little bit. I'm really hoping that this doesn't break me out. My skin is sensitive. It typically is combination. Lately it's been a little bit more on the dry side. Lately it's just been a hot mess, but it does feel nice. I feel like obviously where I have these fresh little trouble spots, there's like a little bit of sensitivity going on, just a little bit, but nothing unbearable. It's not like it's burning or anything like that. Let's talk details while this sits. So like I said in the beginning, you do get 1 fluid ounce. You can obviously tell it's like luxury. So this does retail for $74. This better make my makeup look good. This better make my lovely blemish textured skin look fabulous. So should I use my Wet n Wild like $6 foundation with my $74 primer, or should I be like super bougie and use only luxury and use my Dior? This is what I'm gonna do, and let me tell you my reasoning. This is my favorite foundation. It is, but I believe I'm gonna be going outside in a little bit, and my Dior has SPF in it while my Wet n Wild does not. So forgive me, I swear I'm not this bougie like at all, and even if I was, I guess it would be my prerogative, so really no apologies here. So we're gonna go in with the Dior Capture Total. This is a serum foundation. Just gonna shake it up a little bit. All right, and I'm just gonna use this brush over here by Crown Brush and apply that. Let's start off with 1 pump and see how that goes. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that all over. Now this foundation I do like. I don't think it's like super full coverage because it's like a serum foundation, but I love that it has SPF in it. I feel like it leaves the skin looking like skin versus like, you know, when it's like really cakey and all of that. So far, I feel like it is pretty easy to work my foundation through, but I definitely do feel that tackiness. I really do. Again, that could be a good thing because that can help kind of like stick the foundation onto the skin and really hold on to it. Or that could just be in my head and maybe it doesn't do anything. But I feel like it almost has like a little grip to the foundation. I see a little bit of like a reflection, which I'm not complaining about. I'm just gonna put another pump and just dot that everywhere. Even on my hands, like I feel it on my hands, that like stickiness almost. I feel like that actually looks pretty good. All right, so foundation is on. I definitely feel the primer on my hand and I still feel it on my face. Like it's definitely something you can feel on your face. It's not to the point where it's like driving me crazy though, but I definitely feel it. Maybe as it kind of settles in, it'll be better. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that it was smoothing at all? Let me zoom in. So you can see it definitely looks like a little bit reflective, not flat, not matte. Something to think about maybe if you're more oily. I have like these little smile lines here. This guy is my big guy as far as wrinkles go. What do you think? Does it look smoother? Does it look firmer? I still definitely feel like that tackiness. Can you guys hear that? Little ASMR moment. No, I don't know. Again, my skin is sensitive and I kind of feel a little something going on. Not like burning, but I definitely feel something. I don't know. Maybe it means that something's working. Maybe it's tightening my skin. All right, I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup. I will check in with you. I will do a quick little time check once I'm done with everything. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did the rest of my makeup. I'm pretty impressed. Let me zoom in a little bit. You guys can take a look at my makeup. But yeah, I feel like the makeup went on pretty nicely. I'm very curious to see how it's gonna hold up. But I feel like the makeup did go on nicely. I feel like you can see everything pretty well, like my blush, my highlight, my bronzer, everything is on there. I do feel like it's pretty smoothing, although when I am like up close, I definitely still see my pores. I can see like my fine lines over here. It is 1:57. So it's basically 2 o'clock right now, so it's not gonna be a super long wear test, but I feel like it'll give me some type of idea of how this primer works. So far I think it's okay. Maybe. Thoughts, please let me know. Leave it in the comments below what it looks like so far, and then stick around for the end of the video so I can give my final thoughts. But so far I think it's pretty good. $74 worth? Maybe. What do you think of my makeup?
I think it looks good.
Anything else? My skin specifically. What about my pores? Can you see like the lines and stuff more or less or the same?
More on the right, or by your cheeks.
More by my cheeks? Okay. Fun fact, I do not have my ears pierced, but it's obviously dress up time, so I'm wearing earrings. Right, babe? Quick little update. Let's see what I'm looking like. Wow, what's going on with the color? Hold on, that's my camera. But, you can see, I think that's from when I ate. The makeup came off of my nose. It's been about 2 hours now. How do you think my skin looks like?
Not good.
Not good. I'm not crazy.
You are crazy.
I was gonna say I'm not crazy about it, but apparently I'm crazy. So far, I think it's okay. I think it's good. This concerns me. Yeah, I feel like the foundation's basically off of like right here. I don't know. We'll see. It's been only 2 hours, so we'll see. I'm gonna go keep playing dress up. Bye. So, look at my face.
Want me to put the light on?
Sure.
Wow, so pretty.
What do you think?
What, like if it wore off or anything?
Yeah, anything.
Looks good.
Any observation?
I think it looks better now than when it did when you first put it on.
Okay. Does it look like my makeup wore off? Is that why you think it's better? Because you like less makeup?
It might be.
Looks a little reflective to me. I'll do further investigation. Like shiny. Do I look a little shiny or it's okay?
When you say that, yeah.
Okay. Do you see my wrinkles?
No.
All right, we'll check in later. Okay guys, it is now 6:13. So I've had this on for a little more than 4 hours now. I didn't touch up or anything. I also wanted to note, I don't think I mentioned it, but I didn't set it with anything. I didn't use any powders, any setting sprays or anything like that. I wanted to see this primer in all of its action on its own. But shall we take a closer look and see? Okay, so let's see. Can you guys see? I can't tell in the viewfinder, but in the mirror looking, I feel like, honestly, I feel like my skin kind of looks like a hot mess. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty up close and personal here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my pores and imperfections. But can you see that? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Can you guys see this? Like, that looks so bad. That looks like, let me push in a little bit. Now, granted, I did use a different foundation. Like, look at that. Look at that. That looks so bad. Do you see that? I didn't even know that I had lines there from, I guess, like smiling and scrunching up my nose. Oh, This is just like, okay, that's enough. I think you guys get the point. Let me zoom out before I torture myself even more. From a distance, it doesn't look bad. However, up close, I feel like things are just not looking cute right now. Granted, the foundation that I used was a serum foundation, so maybe the serum on top of something that claims to be hydrating and all of that stuff, maybe not the best combination. I think you can still see it. Like, you can still see the blush. It's there. The highlight is still there. I feel like my bronzer and my contour, actually, they kind of look like kind of patchy now. I don't know. I just feel like I look like a greasy, wrinkly, textured mess. And that's not how I want to feel after using a $74 primer that claims to do all these wonderful things for my skin. From a distance, it doesn't look bad, but remember, this is only 4 hours, so I can't imagine at the end of like 8 hours what it would look like. Could you tell that I'm trying to convince myself to like this? Could you? I feel like I need to give it another shot. I feel like maybe with a different foundation, maybe if I set it, it would perform better. But I feel like for a primer that's that much money, I really shouldn't have to use other products with it to make it better, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not expecting like a miracle thing, but I just feel like for $75, I was expecting a little bit more. What a shame. Maybe I'm just not the right candidate. Maybe I'm just not meant to be a bougie. I don't know. I will give this another shot. You better believe I will give this another shot for a $74 primer. As of now, on like a solely first impressions, I don't really think it's worth $74. Okay, so that's it. I think you guys get the picture. I'm not thrilled. I'm trying to convince myself that I love it, but it's like, meh. But as of now, it's okay. Okay, we're back. Hear me out. First off, don't mind my nails. I was gonna fix my nails, and I was like, I did not leave yesterday's video feeling right. Something felt off. So I figured, you know what, I normally do like a first impressions review, but this one I want to give it another chance. Maybe it's because it's such an expensive primer, or it could have been just a combination of the foundation with the primer. Because to be fair, sometimes primers work well with certain foundations and not well with others. Now for today, for this part, if you hear my babies in the background, forgive me if it bothers you. Too bad, this is real life. Those are my children, and I'm trying to put this content out there for you, but I'm still trying to be a good mama. So we are going to prep the face with the Guerlain L'Or, and today I am going to be going in with the Wet n Wild and not the dewy one, just the original one. You have to love the irony in a $74 primer with like a $6 foundation, but this is what we're gonna do. This foundation I love, it works. It's not matte, but it's definitely more on the matte side than obviously the dewy Wet n Wild, and a little bit more matte than the Syrup foundation by Dior that I use. Here we go, again, round two. Just gonna put a pump there. It's so pretty. But let's put this down and work it through. That fragrance though. Oh. I feel like I need a little bit more. I just want to make sure everything's covered. Just a tiny bit more. It's on there, same thing as yesterday. Definitely feel like that tackiness. So let's go in now with my Wet n Wild foundation. I'm going to be using a Sigma brush today, the Sigma F80, the flat kabuki brush, just because it works well and I didn't get a chance to clean the brush from yesterday. But okay, we'll see how that goes on. Why does that look so light today? Cover these bad boys.
What bad boy?
The pimples. It's not a really boy, I'm just saying and being silly. Okay. So funny. All right, let's put another quick little layer on those bad boys. She's like, what are bad boys? Who are you talking to? What? I'm just saying how you were confused.
Me?
Yeah, when I said bad boys, I was talking about my pimples.
That was funny.
It was, right? I do feel like it's kind of sitting better than yesterday, as of now. I still feel that sensitivity though on those like fresh blemishes that I have going on. I do feel a little bit of it all over, but more so on like the spots that are crying for help. What do you guys think? Comparing from yesterday. I should have zoomed in. Let's zoom in to see. What do you guys think compared to yesterday? Does it look different? Does it look the same? I'm definitely feeling better about this combination than yesterday with the serum foundation. I should have just gone with it, but we're testing it out. You got a 2-in-1 now. Cool. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and check in with you guys. So I went and I finished the rest of my makeup. I do want to mention, besides the foundation, And the eyes, eyeshadow, and lip products, everything else was exactly the same that I used yesterday. I feel like it's sitting better than it was yesterday. I do feel like things are a little bit softer maybe than yesterday, whereas yesterday I felt, unless I just had a heavier hand yesterday, but you can still see the highlight, the blush, the contour, bronzer, all of that. But I am feeling a little bit more confident and comfortable with the direction that this is going in. It is looking like a little patchy, I want to say, kind of like not seamless. All right, so let's see. This is day 2, second chance for that $74 primer. So Guerlain, I'm giving you a second chance. Don't make me regret it. And I do also want to mention the time. It is officially it is 1:30. So let's see how long this lasts, or how it looks like in a couple of hours. We'll see. How does my makeup look today? Better? Worse?
I
Same?
think better.
Okay.
It looks like there's not as much makeup on you.
Okay.
And I personally like not a lot of it.
Okay. I agree. But we'll see how it wears. Okay. Thank you for your input, sir. Okay, guys, it is, let me see before my phone dies, 6:27. So basically 6:30. Here are my thoughts. Definitely better than yesterday's performance. Let's get that straight. Let's zoom in. Now, let's get up close and personal. Don't you love these zooms? Because I don't. But look at what I do for you guys. Okay. So looking at the viewfinder, I definitely see that shine, a little bit reflective. I definitely see those lines coming in. Things are kind of breaking up there. Highlight's still there. I feel like the blush, I don't know, the other stuff is okay, but it's not great. It looks good, but definitely not the best that this foundation has performed. And again, this is a foundation that I've used many, many times. I know how it works. I've even used it alone, and I like it without a primer. And I just feel like that is not really, oh my gosh, my nail, please. Okay. Yeah, no, I feel like this is not cutting it. This isn't looking good. It's just okay. Kind of same thing as yesterday. From a distance, not bad. From a distance, it looks smooth, although still kind of like broken up a little bit. And again, it wasn't really that long. Like, it wasn't a full day. Let me spare all of us and let's just zoom out. So what did I say? 1:32, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what was that, like 5 hours? So not like that short, but definitely not a full day's worth of makeup, but a decent amount of time. 5 hours, I feel like, I think it's okay. This problem area that I have, I feel like it looks greasy, but you definitely can see my fine lines, which I don't want to see. This is driving me nuts. I have my final thoughts. So the Guerlain or Lure, however you say it, the $74, do I feel like that's worth it? I don't. I really don't. I feel like it's very nice. It's a nice luxury item to have if you want to like just treat yourself or have for display. I don't know. That's a pretty expensive display if you're not going to be actually using it. I feel like there must be other primers out there in that price range, if that's what you're looking for, that perform better. And I know there are primers out there in a lower price range that definitely, in my opinion, performs better. So I'm still glad that I have it. I'm so thankful and grateful that I got to try it. I just don't see myself reaching for that all the time. Maybe when I'm going out, if I want to feel like a little fancy pants, I don't know. Maybe I'll reach for it then, or just to use it up. But otherwise, I think this guy is really just going to be a nice fancy schmancy display. So that's it. It's a nice primer. I don't think it's anything life-changing. I do feel like it's very fancy. If you want to feel fancy having primer with gold flakes in it, then go ahead. Who am I to tell you what to do with your money? But I don't think this is something that I will be repurchasing. I definitely feel you can get something better. No. Sorry, Guerlain. Beautiful. I like the idea of it, but it just wasn't for me. that's okay. So anyways, let me know if you guys have tried this. I am glad I gave this a second chance though, because I'm much happier with today's performance than how I looked yesterday at the end of the day. So overall it was good, but nothing mind-blowing, nothing life-changing. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what other products you want me to try, or if you've tried this, what were your thoughts? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. I'm going to go around and hopefully play around with more products. So yeah, please subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. Did I say thumbs up, notifications, blah, 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 all of that. And be sure to stay happy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Nonetheless, it was a good experience. Okay. Yeah. No, we're good. It's not broken.